let's talk about cereal. Growing up, every morning I would go to school, and of course, one of my favorite meals to have before school was a box of cereal. Well, not a whole box, obviously, like a whole bowl of cereal. I mean, I can't imagine 7-year-old me eating a whole box of cereal in one sitting. Even 23-year-old me can't do that right now. Anyway, I used to love eating cereal, and part of my morning routine was always also just looking at the back of a cereal box. I could get lost on the back of these things and just, kind of forget that, I had to go to school in 10 minutes and that I needed to hurry up and eat food because, well, school. I would instead get lost in doing the mazes on the back of the boxes, the fun little, find these little hidden items on here, and just getting lost on the back of cereal box for 5-10 minutes in the morning. It was easy to do. Now, something has changed since I was a kid. I was looking at the back of the cereal box I just bought about a couple weeks ago, and I was struck by something just appalling. So Kellogg's General Mills, if you are out there, I need you to sit down right now and watch this video because it upsets me. Alright, so here we have a box of Reeses Puffs, alright? Look, you got this Lil Yachty's dude on the front. I've never heard of him, but he's obviously loving this Reeses Puffs. So naturally you're gonna be like, oh cool, I remember cereal boxes as a kid, the back is gonna be awesome. Well, prepare to be disappointed. Here we have what Reese's calls an acceptable cereal box art for 2021. A quarter of a picture. But wait, you say, you wanna have all of them? Well, fear not. To complete the poster, to complete this poster, all you have to do is collect all 4 boxes. Who was in charge of marketing here? That's what I want to know. Who had their marketing degree? They probably got it from Yale or Harvard or whatever. They got their marketing degree and they're like, man, I know what's going to get people to go out and buy more cereal. It's going to be posting a quarter of a picture of a random dude on the back of a cereal box and saying, go buy 3 others just like this so you can complete the poster and hang it up in your bedroom. Who in their right mind is going to do that? So I just thought, if they're not going to give any effort into cereal boxes anymore, then they need to be called out. And from now on, I'm going to start rating cereal boxes because, well, I can. And it infuriates me that the kids of today's generation, they don't even apparently look at cereal boxes, and people wonder why they're hooked to their electronics. They're always on iPads, on their Nintendo Switches, like me, I'm guilty of that. But they're always watching TV, always doing something. They're always hooked to a device. Well, this is why. Because cereal boxes have no entertainment value anymore to them. So, let's get started then with my rating of Lil Yachty's Reeses Puffs. And just so in the future, so that I can continue the series, and Reeses Puffs is always going to come out with new cereal boxes from time to time, I'm going to tell you the best if used by date. That way I can kind of be like, oh, if you bought a cereal that has this date, it's going to have been, XYZ Reeses Puffs. So this one is a best if used by February 19th, 2022. So, for this batch of Reeses Puffs, let's rate this one. Now, I'm going to be rating other cereal boxes besides this Reeses Puffs box right here. So I need to make a couple categories to make sure that I can make a fair assessment of each box and give them each a fair rating. So I've come up with 4 categories. For now, I could change this in the future. My 4 categories are the length that I would look at the back of this box, the entertainment value this box gives to me, the visual appeal and kind of aesthetic of the box, and finally, the games on the box. Are they fun? Are they even existing? So yeah, let's start out with Lil Yachty's Reeses Puffs. So here's the back of the box, right? Cool. So the length I would look at this. Alright, I think that's about it. 2 seconds. I'm gonna give this a big fat 0. Now the next one, entertainment value. Let's see. Am I thoroughly entertained by looking at this? Are you thoroughly entertained? I'm just gonna hold it here for a second to see if you are thoroughly entertained. Because I'm not. So this gets a big fat 0. Now, the visual appeal. I mean, they've got these big Reeses Puffs on the back, and it says collect all 4. And it's blue. And there's a dude. Alright, visual appeal, 0. And finally, the games on this. Yeah, I don't see any games on here. So, it's gonna get a big fat 0. So if you sum all those up and divide it by 4, that gives you a grand total of 0 Reeses Puffs out of 5. That's this many Reeses Puffs. You see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, there's none there. So yeah, that's my rating of this. 0 out of 5 stars. And for the sake of this episode being the first one, let's do one more. I found this Cinnamon Toast Crunch box that's almost empty because my family freaking loves Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So the best if use by date on this one is May 13th, 2021. So it's a little bit old. It's coming up on its, use by date, but who cares? It's cereal, alas. The front looks nice. I like the front. But I'm not judging the front. The front usually doesn't change on cereal boxes. If you ever go down the grocery store, they almost always look the same. So I'm not judging that. I'm judging the back. So you can see the back of this box. It's kind of nice looking. It's got a cute little Cinnamon Toast Crunch character from their commercials, if you've ever seen them, where they're little cannibalistic cereal pieces. I don't quite understand the marketing behind that one, but hey, they needed a logo, they needed a mascot, they got one. So the length I would look at this, I'll give it 1 star. 1 star. I'm being generous. Entertainment value. There's 0 entertainment value to this. It's a nice little character looking at, but it's still better than the random dude. But still, I can't let it have a pass. It's a 0. Now, finally, the visual appeal. It's kind of appealing. I kind of like this character, so I'll give it a 2. And finally, games. Do you see any games on here? Do you see any games? Not on the side of the box. Not on the bottom of the box. Not on the top. 0. So now that we have thoroughly rated this cereal box and given it its numbers, what is the final value? Well, it is 0.75 out of 5 stars, which is, nope, that's a whole one, right? There we go. 0.75 Cinnamon Toast Crunch pieces out of 5. So much for the taste you can see. It's the box you don't want to see. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this little episode. I'll be making a series out of this. Hit that subscribe button, pour some milk on it, stir it around with your spoon and just jab at it and subscribe. Subscribe so you don't miss any videos on this future series. And I will see you guys all on the flip side. See you next time. This has been a Penguin named Piplup. So long.